Something that stood out to me was how nice all the citizens here were, and that I didn't see anyone get mad or mean or anything like that. If you were in Nashville for 15 minutes, you'd probably see someone have road rage.
My favorite part about this week was being able to feed 18 families. Thank you.
My favorite part about this week was playing with all the kids.
My favorite moment was when John Allen was trying to open my glass Fanta bottle, and he got the cap off and then he spilled it all over the floor. So yeah, thank you.
My favorite moments this week were transforming 3 rooms into something more than they were to begin with all the characters. And I spilled a fair amount of paint, but it happens. Thank you.
My defining moment was yesterday. I got to meet a 16-year-old girl who had 4 kids, and I got to hold her baby for like an hour and talk to her, and getting to know her was really nice. So thank you.
The defining moment for me this week was whenever we delivered all the tables and benches and seeing the look on the guy's face whenever he saw them in the room for the first time. So I just want to say thank y'all.
I guess the defining moment of my trip would being able to meet my sponsor, Jose, again. Didn't get to see him last year, saw him my first year coming, and it was great to just catch up with him and spend a lot of time with him. I just want to thank Maury Hills for helping me come to this trip.
I think a defining moment for me was I was fitting this woman with glasses, and when I put it on, she could see for the first time in a while. Her eyes lit up, and she got excited, and she like hugged me, and she asked me my name, and she laughed after that. So, thank you guys.
My defining moment on this trip is when I got to see one of my friends again that lives here, and I got to hug her and meet her and like talk to her again, and it was just like one of the best things that I've done. So thanks.
My defining moment was when we were ziplining, getting to see what God has created and here in Belize and how beautiful it is.
The defining moment for me was seeing all of the teens come and find out that they could do things that they didn't really think they could do before the trip. Like we were on the paint crew and seeing some of the girls and some of the other painters realize that they could draw and do mural stuff. Like Brock did a couple of really good ones and I don't feel like they knew that they could do that until they tried, and it was really cool seeing people discover that they could do things they didn't think they could do. Yeah, so thank you.
I'd say my defining moment this week was working with all the great doctors and just the great people here, and it's really helped me and it means a lot to me, so thank you.
So this week, a little boy came into the clinic. He couldn't see at all. And so Sam Smith and I figured out that he couldn't read either, so we had to draw shapes when we put glasses on him to see if he could see the shapes, and it was so cool to see his reaction that he could finally see. And I just want to thank you all for giving me this great opportunity to come.
I'm so excited I got to see my sponsor kid, and she just graduated, and she told me that she got into University of Belize this year, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you.
Okay. So today we went to one of the, I don't know what he is, one of the older men's houses here, Weston Cadle. He has 9 kids, and one of them, I guess, is like mentally ill, like something's off about him. And he's 83. He's tending to his yard, like he has a lot of space. He's tending to all of that and taking care of his son. And he was like just telling us everything. And he pulls out his wallet and he's like, I don't have anything to give you. He only had $5 Belizean money. So I don't know, that just really stuck out to me because even though he has his own elements and his own problems, he still stands strong, taking care of his land, taking care of his son, and still trying to get through all of his problems while taking care of so many other things. So yeah, thank you.
My favorite moments from this trip would have to be hanging out with the little kids during clinic days. Thank you.
One of my favorite parts of this trip was getting to spend the day with Catalina and learn more about her family. Will you say hi? Okay, that's a no. Thank you, Maury Hills.
So I think a defining part of this trip for me was finally being able to meet my sponsor kids. I'd written to them several times, but I'd never met them face to face. But last Sunday when I got to go to church with them. That was really great. Thank you, Maury Hills.
When I was on this trip, I learned that I really enjoy helping people and that I'm really good at it. Thank you.
I've been to Belize a couple of times, and I think one of my favorite moments from this trip was being able to recognize some of the kids and them recognizing me at church, and it's just fun to make that connection again. Thank you, Maury Hills, for helping me to go on this trip.